on behalf of the Development of International Trade, Services and WTA Directorate (ICAI), I warmly welcome all members and the participants to the 31st episode of the Global Udan webinar series. Now, this series began in April 2025, and over the episodes, it has consistently brought practical cross-border learning and uh, for cross-border learning for the working professionals, international trade, and services. Now, I would like to place on record our appreciation for the Directorate's sustained efforts in building this platform and bringing the relevant global topics to this profession. Friends, the theme for today is extremely relevant for everyone who is involved in the outsourcing and global delivery models, and for those as well who want to get into this, because the accounting software stack often decides the quality of reporting, controls, and scalability, and of course the speed on the, if you are into month end closing as well. So today's topic is the outsourcing professional guide on accounting software comparison for global operations. Before we move ahead, a quick request. Please use the Q&A to post your questions during the session. I'll be taking them up in the discussion segment. Uh, Now, in outsourcing and cross-border engagements, teams typically operate across multiple clients, multiple entities, multiple currencies, different tax reporting expectations, and we often get the tight deadlines, right? So, in this kind of an environment, the best accounting software, in my view, is rarely the one with most of the features. It is the one that fits the operational model, the control segment, the audit trail, integrations, because here we often talk about automations, AI automations. So integration is an important aspect, reporting, collaboration, and the implementation practicality, right? So today we will focus on the comparison mindset. Now, it's my pleasure to introduce our eminent speaker for today, CA Atish Kapoor ji. Welcome, sir.
Yeah, thank you so much, Rishi.
Now, I would like to introduce you, sir. It's an honor. CA Atish Kapoor is CPA, USA, Chartered Accountant, Company Secretary, and holds the qualification including DSA and MCOM. He's also certified across widely used accounting platforms, including QuickBooks and Xero, and also has experience with implementation and accounting systems such as Sage. He has worked across software ecosystems used in the US, Europe, Asia, and Australia and New Zealand, and brings over 10 years of experience in global accounting and finance operations, including implementation, data migration, and system integration. Hitesh, welcome to Global Udan platform. Over to you for your perspective for today's topic.
Thank you so much, Rishi. Yep. Yeah, so sorry guys, I'm keeping my video off because I'm facing some connectivity issue. So that so once it is, I can resume my activity with proper internet, then I'll definitely on my video. Yeah, so sorry for that. Yeah, thank you so much, Rishi, for introducing me. And as you all guys are aware about the experience which I have gained in the global operations, which includes using of multiple accounting softwares across globe. Um, and it is a very beautiful program by ICI to educate the CA members on this global opportunities. So I highly appreciate the efforts of the ICI on that. Yeah. So as we do have very limited time portion, to be honest, to cover this topic, it requires 6 to 7 days from my side thoroughly. Um, but yes, we will try to cover as much as slides which we can possible from my side. And just want to confirm, Rishi, are you able to see my presentation?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, so without wasting much time, I'm starting with the accounting software, which are using globally. So this is the content which I'm going to cover. Um, First of all, is about understanding of the outsourcing industry, introduction of cloud accounting, overview of leading accounting softwares, while comparison with the Tally, because in India we are using Tally too much, and everyone is in the finance or accounts domain. They know how the Tally is operating. Then AI in the cloud software and practical application for chartered accountants and for practice. QuickBook overview, Zero, Sage Intacct, Microsoft Dynamics. I also have a slide for NetSuite and SAP, but we will see a like quick overview on that. Then emerging technologies in the accounting spheres and certification opportunities for all the softwares, and the we will conclude with the Q&A session. So I'm going to next. So like Rishi has already give information about me. Now, the foundation of the cloud accounting and the outsourcing landscape. So, what is the outsourcing industry? So, it is a industry in which the organization, the global organization, or the US, Europe, Australia, New Zealand, all they are demanding for the services, and what whenever they are doing services up out of their environment, that it is called, we can say it is a outsourcing. They are outsourcing the service to the third person or party. And in this industry, it's a growing demand for cost efficient and technology enabled accounting services. Then increase the cloud adoption, which accelerate the remote collaboration. Indian CAs have a strong opportunity to serve the global SMEs and enterprises. And here I've just put the US numbers, only United States numbers. So globally, the accounting outsourcing market is projected 81 billion by 2030. It's growing by CAGR 8.21%, and by 30% of US businesses are planning to outsource their activity by end of 2026. And India is ranked one globally for finance and accounting outsourcing due to skill, talent, cost efficiency, compliance expertise. And this represent a like significant opportunity for Indian CS to offer remote service using modern tools. So what is the cloud accounting? It is just a definition, but just I need to cover here for the benefit of all. So cloud accounting it's just a software hosted online, accessible anywhere from internet. Cloud computing refers to on-demand delivery of computing resources such as a server, database. In finance and enterprise context, it allows organization to host, process, and manage data remotely while ensuring continuous availability, scalability, and collaboration. So cloud computing actually shift the capital expenditure to operating expenditure, enabling firms to pay as they go. So earlier, or you can say in Delhi, we are having a software desktop and we need the like that Tally software downloaded in the system. But nowadays, from a web use, you can like you just need the internet access. You can go to the web browser and can like use the softwares. Benefits are it's a real-time data access, pay as you use. Like pay as you use means if you are paying for a 1 month subscription, then it allows you for that 1 month. So if you from next one, if you do want to pay or discontinue the services, that you can do. It is not of like you need to pay a huge amount for this installation of accounting software. Automatic updates, if any updates are there, then it like keeps you updated all the time, all those new updates. Scalability, collaboration, integration ecosystem. Integration here means with the other softwares, so that they can take the data from directly from other software to the accounting software. Automation like bank feed, OCR, depreciation and everything. Bulk imports and changes. This is over the traditional desktop software which we are in India majority we are using, like comparison with the Tally. Why cloud accounting? This is standard in USA, or you can say globally. So unlike Tele, which is a primary desktop based and India centric, US client or global client, that they all are rely on cloud platform like QuickBooks, Zero, NetSuite for real time collaboration and multi currency support and seamless integration with the bank, test system, CRM. CRM is customer relationship management. So it's enable remote access, automatic updates, scalability. So it is critical for US or globally small and mid-sized businesses to have this kind of like cloud accounting software. So by that they can work fast. So the key difference between Tally and the cloud accounting software, which are used more on a global side. One is a deployment. So Tally, it is on premise, but cloud software. It is a cloud based or browser or mobile access is also there for few software like QuickBook. You can access through mobile as well. Multi-user or remote access, it is a limited. In cloud software it is a real-time or concurrent multi-user. Compliance focus, Tele is only focused on Indian GTN accounting system majoritarily, but cloud softwares in US or global market, they are like having a US GAAP, IFRS, multi-currency and tax rules. And integration in Tele, you can do very much limited integration. I am not sure because I have not used time this Tele software, but it is very. But in cloud software, you have very extensive apps and API integrations. By that, API means application program interface, by which the other software connect with your accounting software. We will see in detail in coming slides so that it will give you the better idea. And AI in automation in Tele we have like minimal. I'm not sure, like very much minimal, or maybe no, nothing much. But these all cloud software which is in global market, they are integrated with the AI feature for automation. Yeah, like I'm just want to give you here one example. Means once you scan the invoice, it will auto populate all the features from that invoice. You don't need to like manually put the date, then the vendor name and everything. It automatically captured. It is called OCR. That is one of the feature of the cloud accounting software which is used in the US and the global market. So leading cloud accounting softwares in the global market are QuickBook Online. They also do have a desktop version, but now they want all to move to the online version, so they can like quickly collaborate on a real-time basis. Zero is popular. QuickBook is morely popular in the US, and and also other part of global, but in US it is very much prominent. Zero is it has a footprint in the New Zealand, Australia, and UK. Sage Intacct, it is again a global product. More, it is it has existence in the UK and Africa and US. So then Microsoft Dynamics, SAP NetSuite. So all this software has their different capabilities. So that we will see in the coming slides. And these all are subscription based, cloud native, and designed for compliance with US GAAP and IRS requirement. Okay, so here I have provided the comparison along with Tally so that you can like compare the Tally, which is our Indian software, with the other global softwares. Okay, so deployment is on primarily on premises, limited cloud.
Hiteshi? Interesting community issue. Apologies, members. I think there's some network issue on Hiteshi's end. He'll be joining back soon. Eh, Meanwhile, he joins back. I mean, I can put my 2 cents, my thought on the software here. So, in my experience, I've been working with the US companies since last 6 years now, and most of the most common softwares that I've worked in last 6 years is QuickBooks. Some of them use Xero, Zoho, depending on their business requirements. But yes, if you're someone who is trying to get into the outsourcing practice, or just want to start getting some kind of a certification, QuickBooks is something that you can really think of. Um, we also had QuickBooks in India, but they moved out of India a couple of years back. It's really easier to get that certification. It's a free certification. You just need to create an account on QuickBooks and to go through the videos and do the certification course. That gives you the credibility in terms of knowledge and some tech experience, and that way you can pitch for the work as well. So this is something which I always suggest to people who are trying to get into outsourcing practice. Now, from the outsourcing lens, it's really important to, if you're trying to create a firm which is into outsourcing and trying to handle multiple clients. So from that lens, it's really important what matters to you most, right? Great. So Hitesh ji is back.
Yes, sorry. Unfortunately, today only I'm getting a concern with my internet. Otherwise, it is running smoothly.
No,
Uh,
I just tried to share some thoughts on the on my
okay.
as per my experience how I've been doing with QuickBooks. So no problem. Please
Yeah,
please continue.
yeah. I'm sharing my screen again. Are you able to see my screen, Rishi? Okay, thank you. Uh, yeah. So we were on this topic, market focus, in comparison with all these Tally versus all the global softwares. So in markets of focus, Tally is mainly on Indian business. Is focus is on Indian businesses, GST, TDS. QuickBook is for US small to medium businesses. Xero is for global SMBs and strong in US, UK, and Australia, and also in New Zealand. Sage Intacct is they have market focus in mid-market enterprise and enterprises. Microsoft, where I'm saying enterprises, it is comparatively like big organization compared to the mid-size organization. Microsoft Dynamics for the large enterprises globally. NetSuite it's for large enterprise and SAP is for large enterprise. Features Tally includes accounting, GST payroll, QuickBook invoicing payroll. So more or less all is the same. Like few software like Microsoft Dynamics, Sage Intacct, they are providing the CRM like customer relationship management, collaboration with the other softwares integrations. They all that provide additionally. User interface Tally is accounting centric, um, and QuickBook is user friendly design. Then Xero is mobile friendly or intuitive. Sage Index is strong financial control and automation is there when you're using the interface. Microsoft Dynamics is customizable, integrated UI, and NetSuite is very comprehensive and complex. It includes the coding and various things while you are having the configuration of the NetSuite. SAP is again complex and obvious, requires a coding language and industry specific as well. Sorry. Uh, Multi-user access, yes, Tally you can do with the lane or remote access setup. QuickBook or any other software, this all those softwares you can use from anytime, anywhere via internet. Integration and automation with Tally it is very limited third-party integration. Apart from that, all the softwares which are famous in the global market that are highly integrated and they have a wide integration range and applications. Tax compliances. Tally is focusing on Indian GST, but other software are using like for global tax operation, US tax support and everything. They can like cater your need as per your requirement. Pricing model for Tally, it is a one-time license plus AMC. But for other softwares, it is all are subscription based. So again, Tele is suitable for the India market. QuickBook is for US startups, freelancer, SMEs. Xero is for small and medium businesses globally needing the cloud accounting. Sage Intake is for mid market. Microsoft Dynamics for large enterprises. NetSuite is for large and SAP is for large. So approximately one-time cost is also mentioned here for Tele in rupees and other are in dollars. And approximately recurring cost I have also mentioned here for your information. AI in cloud accounting software. So machine learning is for transaction coding. So now the with the help of AI, the machine learns the past behavior to auto categorize the entry. So let me tell you here also it is an example is mentioned like Uber to client entertainment, Amazon to client. So if your narration includes the few memo or details like Uber or Zomato. So if you have coded into the like if it is Uber, if you code it into the travel, or if it is a Zomato, if you code it into the food and meals and entertainment kind of thing, then next time going onward is automatically fetch the data from that based on your past pattern of doing the accounting. So it gives you a suggestion already. You just need to click and you just need to say yes, you are correct on this. It is very user friendly screen coming on the QuickBooks, Xero, or all those accounting software that I'll share you live also. Anomaly detection, so it's flagged the irregular patterns like if you have put the duplicate invoices number, any vendor payment suspicious. So these all are includes the AI. So automatically it detect the irregularity within your accounting system and it trigger you all those things and you can like see and you can correct it. Forensic applications, predictive analysis for cash flow and forecasting. So all this can be happen with the help of AI in the um, cloud accounting softwares. So there are few questions, but I believe we need to keep it later on this. There are few scenarios in uh, which accounting software can be suitable. That is the answer of that few scenarios, but that we will keep later on. Now there is a one website called www.businesssoftware.com which helps you to give too much detail about the softwares globally, and it also give you very too much details. They are doing many seminars and many like kind of events to understand from clients as well, means which accounting software is good for which segment. So every year they hold one competition, and based on that they are giving the winners and runners-ups list. So for 2025, for the small businesses over the globe, the winner is Intuit QuickBooks, and runner-up is Xero. For medium businesses, Sage Intake is winner, and Epicor is the runner-up. For enterprises, you can say bigger than medium businesses. For them, the winner is Oracle NetSuite, and runner-up is Info. For cloud accounting, that is also a different segment, quickly on a cloud basis. Even though all these are cloud based, but still they have provided a separate segment for quickly responding on the cloud side. So it is in Tech QuickBook, and Microsoft Dynamics is runner up, and free version. Wave is a free version, but I have never seen any client is using Wave because of maybe security reason and definitely many other things. But it's a free version available. So and a free version, they are the winner, and second is ZipBook as a runner-up. And for customer support, the winner is FreshBooks, and runner is Oracle NetSuite. So practical application for chartered accountants. So how global clients evaluate the outsourcing partners. So US firm outsource to free up internal bandwidth 65% and access the skilled professionals like chartered accountants and gain the access to advanced technology. So they expect the partner to be proficient in the cloud tools and ensure data security and provide real-time reporting because they are more focusing on businesses. So once they free up their bandwidth or once they have the outsourcing partners like us, then they can like focus more on the businesses. So that's why they want to outsource the activity, and they are evaluating the outsourcing partners. Now, positioning your practice from tele expert to cloud global cloud advisor, how you can do that. So you need to, as a Indian CS can differentiate themselves by mastering US platform and offering the AI enhanced services. They can highlight the cost which can be saved with the help of accounting software and improve the accuracy as the key client benefits and showcase how using Sage Intacct, Xero, QuickBook Online positioning them as a modern and tech savvy. So once we have knowledge of all this software, then we can like give the correct advice to the client, means which account is suitable for you, and like how it can help to the client to get the reports done quickly, means as per the requirement, because every software has their own functionality and all own configuration to cater the need of the client. So once you are expert in that, then you can advise as well, and you can like um, go with the client suggestion, means they want this software, and you can further uh, do the help on choosing the correct accounting software and do the accounting. Now, amongst the software which we discussed, I'm first taking the QuickBook Online. So it's a cloud-based accounting software, primarily target as a small and medium businesses and sole proprietor. It's easy of use and rapid deployment. Its core feature is double entry, that is normal, bank feed integration, rule-based auto categorization, which we discussed previously. Like they have their bank integrated with the accounting software. So once you integrated is nothing but is very simple steps. You just need to log in. You just need to provide the bank credentials on the accounting software. In your within few hours, your bank is get integrated with the accounting software, and you will have all the transaction of the bank in the your accounting software, and it will get uh, like auto populate, or you can say it will get refreshed every 24 hours, so that you have the new transaction in your accounting software. And you can put the rules for all these accounting softwares, like if the narration is Zomato, then you need to categorize as a food expense. So like that you can put the rules as well, so that the system accounting software automatically will tell you, automatically will give you the suggestion whenever the narration is Zomato, it will automatically categorize into the food expenses. You just need to click OK and it will get recorded. Recurring invoices, you can set up the recurring invoices, which are kind of like every month you need to like do those invoice. Payment reminders, it helps you to give payment reminders. Online payments help. They also have an online payment feature, like let's say if you have a invoice, you are sending your invoice to your client, and your client can do payment directly from that invoice by click on that invoice itself. It gives you multiple options while when click on the invoice. Basic inventory management and expense tracking. So QuickBook is very much not popular in inventory management. It helps only like to handle the basic inventory management, and integrates with numerous third-party application for payroll, for CRM, customer relationship management, and e-commerce. Here, e-commerce means there are many sites from which in US or globally they are using few of the platform to record their revenue or kind of thing. So all those kind of web page can be integrated with the QuickBooks, so that all those revenue entry can be automatically get feeded in your QuickBook. Well, QBO means QuickBook Online is not designed for complex financial environment. It serves the efficiently in the small scale accounting workflow and basic compliance tracking, easy of use and rapid deployment. So in US or in Europe, all the like proprietorship, they are usually using QuickBook Online for their accounting need, because it's very easy to understand. It does not have the language of debit and credit. It has a language of what is what to give and what you taking. So by that they have a very much like kind of easy language to understand any business person to handle the accounting software. So we will see live as well quickly, but I'm just giving you here the overview of the software. So it's an online streamline offer key automation features, automated bank rule, basic cash flow projection, limited fixed asset capabilities, mobile first UI. So let's say if you have any approval system or kind of thing. So once you put the invoice, then it will go to the approval of your senior. Then all this approval can be handled through mobile as well. So this kind of real-time thing they are providing with easy access. Two core dimension, it has a two dimension. So basically dimensions are the cost centers basically by which the management can get the reports. So QuickBook has a two dimension only. One is a location in which you can put the branch, BU or business unit, etc. In classes, you have department, product lines, etc. Okay, QBA is sufficient for the compliance driven and single entity environment. If you have multiple entity environment, then you need to check for the another software, because QuickBook is providing you a single entity environment. Okay, yeah, here there are few slides. I'll share the PPT with the team so that they can provide you the same. But it is a very basic kind of PPTs where you can like see on a left side you have navigation, on top menu bar, gear icon, tool tips with all those things, even those shortcuts as well. How to book a purchase, sale, journal, banking, reports. Okay, so all those stuff I have covered, and also how to get on QuickBook Online certified. So you can create a free account on QuickBook Online accountant. You just need to go onto the Google and just need to like hit this search, and you have to complete the training course. And once you complete the training course, then you can like take the certification exam and earn the certification badge and maintain that certificate, because usually it gets renewed after a specific period of time. So when you clear the certificate, it will give you the expire date as well. So once that expire date is done, before after that you need to like again renew the certificate and need to give the exam. So it has an annual renewal. Okay, so let me show you the QuickBook, uh, how it looks like, so that you have a idea. Uh, can anyone please confirm, Gunjan, Rishi? Are you able to see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. So this is the QuickBook link. I can also provide the same because it's a like kind of sample company. It is available for all. It is not kind of you need to pay any subscription. For practice purpose, you can use this link that I'll provide to the organizer. They will give you this link. Okay, so this is how QuickBook is looking. This is kind of dashboard. You can say home page. On the left side, you have a navigations. So various kind of navigation, like you can do bookmark. You have a home. You have all application like accounting, expense booking, sales, customer payroll. Okay, on left side, all these things. You can also customize your view as well. Like if you want to like keep this thing, like if you want to do any edit or anything, you can do with the help of the available things. So this you can customize this dashboard as per your need. But here it is giving us the high level like updates, like what is a bank account, what is a balance, and everything, expense, profit and loss, so that you can quickly check. Okay, you have a gear icon here. It includes again all the details about your users, account settings, chart of account, all the list, product, services, tools like reconciliation, budgeting, and everything. So it includes everything here. This is the profile, in which profile I am. Customization, look here, the customization I can do as per my need. And for normal any transaction, if any customer vendor related transaction, then you can book with the help of this create tool. Okay. Yeah. um okay, now you're able to see my zero screen, Rishi, Kunjan? Okay, so moving to the next software, that is Zero. So Zero is accounting software offers the comprehensive feature for small to medium sized businesses. Its core feature is bank feed, reconciliation, online invoicing, expense management, multi-currency inventory management, real-time finance, payroll automation integration, and it also support the two dimension. It is same as what we have seen in the QuickBook, but Zero is more popular for the multi-currency support. for the international transaction. So comparatively to QuickBook, it is very much helpful in the multi-currency support. And in in um, in Australia, New Zealand, and in UK, the Zero is very much popular, and in US, the QuickBook is popular. So that is the biggest difference. Otherwise, all the features and all the capabilities are same for both the software. So again, it has, like I have mentioned, the dashboard, sales purchase, how you can navigate the accounting software, Zero. All the shortcuts I have provided. Then purchase, and one more thing is that the terminology. Like each software has their own language. Like in QuickBook, it may be they are saying a purchase, but here it may be mentioned purchase or spend money. In QuickBook they are saying as a vendor, but here suppliers. So there is a like kind of naming convention difference, but otherwise the things are similar. Sales or income transactions, generals, banking, and reports. And how to get Zero Advisor certificate? You can log into the Zero. You will have a 30 days free account with you. You just need to go to the Zero website and just to sign in with your email ID and mobile number, and you will get a link over your email ID, and you can like log in and like can use the software for 30 days for free. And in Learning Hub, you have the Zero certification. You can choose the advisor certificate. You need to complete all the course material and pass the online exam by passing by 85% and download your certificate. And it takes around 6 to 8 hours, and it's a free. And again, it also has the renewal kind of thing. So it needs to be renewed every year for the certification. Okay, let me open the Zero. Are you able to see my Zero screen? Okay, thank you, Rishi. So it is asking about multi-factor authentication for the safety and everything. So every software has these capabilities. Like you have to maintain a two-way multi um, authentication. Okay, so this is the screen. This is a normal screen. This is a demo company. You don't have access to this organization. No worries. I believe we have created. I have created one. Okay. Yeah, so again, like QuickBook, we have a dashboard here. You can also edit this home page with the help of edit option. You can put as per your requirement. Like here, you can see the recent invoice, cash in out, net profit and loss, and so many things. You can customize your dashboard. Apart from that, on our top menu, you have sales, invoice, quotation. If you want to prepare purchase, then on reporting side, AP, balance sheet, P&L, aging, payroll, accounting, bank rules. You can set it up for to quickly record the transaction. Contacts. So here in Zero, they say customer and supplier, or you can say the customer or vendor as a contacts. There is only like one minor difference in Zero and QuickBook. And project is like if you have any project accounting, then it may cater to the. So this is the demo company. So like here you can see in QuickBook also you have this feature for connecting with the apps. So here there are so many apps are there. So let's say if your company is maintaining the payroll in specific application, let's say they are using payroll mat, you can connect the Zero with that payroll mat, and you will have all the recordings automatically in your Zero account. So if your HR team is maintaining the payroll stuff in this application, and if it is integrated with your Zero, then you don't need to worry about anything. Including entry, it will get posted in your GLs. So the same feature in QuickBook as well. So you have notification and other stuff. You can click here and create a new invoice, bill, journals, and everything. Here's your profile and account settings. So this is how the Zero is looking like. Moving to Sage Intacct. So QuickBook and Xero, they are mainly targeting to the small and medium businesses. But Sage Intacct, when we are talking about Sage Intacct, then it is a kind of premium software compared to we have seen so far these two software. So Sage Intacct, it's cater the need for the organization which has the multiple entities, because it has a very powerful feature of combining all the data together. Or in nutshell, if I say you, it can do the consolidation automatically for all the organization. Okay, so that feature or capability it has. So it is a cloud-based solution that includes a variety of application together to automate the process, improve compliance in finance management. This basic definition. It helps to small, medium, large accounting enterprises. It has open API structure. By that, you can integrate with any application or web page. An integration with the payroll, POS. POS is a point of sale, or ERP system similar to Salesforce. ADP. ADP is one of the payroll famous payroll software of US and other global area. And key feature is multi-ledger system that is also happening in other softwares, which records the transaction based on top level entity level relationship. That we will see live. What is the top level and entity level? But in nutshell, top level is where your data gets consolidated, where you are creating masters and entities, different entities, legal entities. Here, entity name is reporting unit like division, franchisee, location, subsidiary, affiliates, and associates, or a company. And top level is kind of it maintaining the master data, or it maintaining the combined data of all these entities. Okay, so there are so many products of Sage Intacct. There are so many products of Sage. It has a presence in more than 20 countries, but we are focusing on Sage Intacct because it is very much popular amongst all this. And all the software have their own on capabilities. Like you can say Sage 300 is a desktop. If someone would like to have a desktop version, then they may choose Sage 300. But then Sage fixed asset, if someone has where they do have heavy fixed assets, kind of too much, then they can use this Sage fixed asset product. Then there are for specific industries as well, like construction and real estate. So Sage 300 is for them. But Sage Intex amongst these all, it's very popular and commonly used in the global market. So this is just navigating how you can navigate. Nothing else. Very basic thing. This is the like giving. This I have provided the all the details about means at which location, what tool is there. Like here you can have the personal user manual and all. You can read it out and you can understand. So Sage Intacct has the core module and add-on modules. Now here we are talking in modules because now we are coming from small medium to the large organization. And in large organization, we may have the different modules. We can also add the different modules as per our requirement. We just need to configure all those things, and we require here the implementation team who have the knowledge of the implementation of the software. For Xero and QuickBook, we do not require any expertise on implementation side, or we do not require any kind of technical person. But here in Sage Intacct, yes, we need the technical person who knows the software very well, because this is a fully customizable kind of software. We can customize as per our need. So in a core, we have APAR, cash management, journal ledger report as a core module, and there are additional modules, and we can add on more modules as well. This is the list view. In every module you have this list view. I have just provided the brief about all those list thing. Accounts payable overview. So here it is an overview: what is accounts payable, how to create and manage vendor, how to add bills, recurring bills, manual payment. Manual payment is nothing but quickly add a payment, quickly add a bill. You can put in a manual payment so that bill get recorded automatically. Advance payment, adjustments, debit or credit memo, you can say. Reclassify bill. Reclassify means it will allow you to very specific fields to change. That is called reclassify. Like if you have posted the bill, but let's say if you want to change the narration or something like that, then it help you to reclassify the bill, reverse the bill payment process. So it is a like if the software is on heavy side, they do have the like full functionality. advance, like, so that it is a, some kind of complex process in bill payment compared to what we have seen in the Xeron software. Here in Intech, there is some kind of complexities are there because it's a for a large organization. Bill payment process, I have mentioned. Account receivable overview. So how it looks, how to create and manage customer, how to add invoice, recurring invoice adjustment, and how to print or email the statements, how to receive the payments, what are the steps involved in it, deposited undeposited fund. So maybe in India it is not very much useful term, but let me explain you what is the undeposited fund. So in US or in globally, if you are aware, they are using a PayPal or many other third-party things for POS system. So once the customer is swiping the anything and it gets recorded or it gets like keep in the record of the PayPal or any kind of third-party application, and it gets credited in your bank account in 2 to 3 days. It takes few days or a week sometimes as well, based on your like agreement with the this third party POS systems. So sometimes what happens at the month end, you may not have few deposits on your account, but it is credited in your PayPal or third party applications. So to post all this, all those transactions, you can use the undeposited fund account. So you need to temporarily post into undeposited fund, and once it is clear, once those undeposited fund are coming into your bank account, then you can deposit those undeposited funds. So this is the one of the things. How to reverse the payment, general ledger overview, how to create and maintain the accounts, how to create the chart of account, accounting and dimensions. So here one more thing about dimensions. So in QuickBook and Zero, we have seen that they are allowing only 2 dimensions. So beyond 2, you can't do any more transaction. You can't add any more dimensions for your reporting purpose. But here in Sagitech, they are providing you unlimited dimension. Like let's say you want to check your financials by department, by location, by class, by vendor, by customer, or by any other dimension which you feel that by which you need to present the financials to the management. So this is the functionality which Sage Intake is providing. Create an account. How to create an account? I have provided details. General entries, reverse a general entries, memorize or recurring. Sometimes we need to memorize few general entries which kind of recurring, like let's say rent entry. So every month we have the same entry. So if we put on the memorized journal entry, it will be there. You just need to click and it will get posted automatically. On recurring also, you can also put a recurring journal entries by date you have provided. It will get automatically posted on that respective accounts. Cash management. So how to create a bank, how to connect the bank feeds with your accounting software, fund transfer between one to another bank, bank interest and charges, how to record all these things, other receipts, how to reconcile your bank account. I have also provided the screenshot and details about that, and reporting. So Sage Intake has a different reporting tabs. One is the standard report, which is a kind of pre-built report in the Sage Intake. Second is financial report writer. So this is the report and custom report writer. I'll talk both of them because both of them are a very powerful tool compared to what we have seen in the QuickBook and Zero. QuickBook and Zero will not provide you any more customization on your reporting side, but Sage Intake is very much powerful on a reporting side. In another words, if I tell you, if you are maintaining any data on your Excel sheet, and if let's say sales commission, if you are maintaining anything on a sales commission on an Excel sheet, you can put all those things in your Sage Intacct itself. You can design the report as per your requirement, and you don't need to worry about the like keeping the data updated on a Excel sheet, because in Sage Intacct you have the statistical data as well. Statistical data means, so let's say we are operating a hospital, and if for hospital business or hospital segment, they need to more focus on a per bed, per patient bed. So all this per patient bed means how many patient beds are there for this month, how many got occupied, all those stuff you can record it in the Sage Intake with the help of statistical account. And this statistical account is actually help you to maintain the all kind of your management reports. So all those things you can keep there, and you can like customize your reports as per your requirement, right? So let's say you have a multiple salesperson, you don't want to, and you need to send the sales commission to them for their approval. So let's say if you are maintaining the Excel, you need to every time go to the Excel. But if you are keeping all the stuff in the Sage Intake itself, it will automatically take the sales number, then all the commission rate and everything, and it will get automatically created all those sales working, commission working. It will also, you can send it to the emails through emails directly with the help of Sage Intake. So this is a powerful tool of the Sage Intake that is regarding the reports. You can customize as per your requirement. Okay, so there are a few more details, like you can memorize the reports, schedule the reports so that on a specific date it will get landed to you on your email ID or anything. Custom reports, and how to view the standard reports, processed or email. You can also add to dashboard. So all those features cover how to manage the report, how you can memorize the report, and there are a few other more details on a financial report side. Now, for Sagitech, how you can get certified? You have a here in Sagitech, we do have the separate thing called Sage University. You can go to the Sage University. You can select the Sage Intacct as a version. You can complete the training by self-paced modules and take the certification exam. But here, it is not a free for certification exam. Sage Intacct, you need to pay $150 per attempt, and passing percentage is 75. After passing, you will receive the badge, but again, it is like you need to annually you need to maintain that badge. Okay. So that is all about Sage Intacct software. I'm sorry, sorry. Okay. So we have seen the three accounting software. Um, Now we will see more about the accounting softwares. We have a time. I'm sorry, just a sec. Okay. Are you able to see my screen? Enterprise platform, advanced feature, Rishi? Okay, thank you. Emerging technologies and opportunities. So we will quickly go with the dynamics. It is the same as a kind of Sage Intacct platform. It is a comprehensive financial management, inventory warehouse management. So it is more powerful compared to QuickBook and Xero. So for the medium size business or kind of enterprises, they can go for a Dynamics. It is also again a customizable, fully customized software where you can cater your need as per your requirement. So all the shortcuts and purchase, sales, how you can do that, I have provided here. And how to get Microsoft Dynamics Business Central certification. Again, it is not a free. You need to go to the use dynamics.com, and after login you need to just like check for the certification course and you can get the certification. NetSuite, Oracle NetSuite is a cloud native enterprise resource planning. Again, it's a ERP which handles the multi-entity management, automate revenue recognition as per ASC 606, means it's a accounting standard code which is used in the US, and IFRS 15. Custom workflow, you can create a custom workflow. This workflow means nothing but, let's say if you have an inventory management and you want to add a quality check in that workflow, you want a quality person to check that product and like give approved in the accounting software in ERP, that you can do with the help of this custom workflow. And this workflow you can create in the Sage Intacct as well, in Dynamics as well, and NetSuite as well. But in Zero on QuickBook, you can't create all those workflows, right? Saved search, shoot analytical reporting, advanced finance, fixed asset management, including depreciation schedule, revaluation, disposal, and open API. So NetSuite is very powerful on inventory management. If you ask me to compare the Sage Intacct, Dynamics, and NetSuite, then I would say NetSuite is more powerful on inventory side. It has inventory and a fixed asset management. It has many much capabilities compared to all these big softwares. So people or organization who are heavily depending on the inventory management or fixed asset management, they choose NetSuite. NetSuite offers the enterprise-grade automation in financing consolidation, procurement, and regulatory reporting. But again, NetSuite you require a proper coder. You require a person who can understand the coding. Without that, it requires so much configuration on backend. So that is the again it associate with the cost, all those things. For Sage Intake, you need a person who have implementation knowledge. It does not require the too much coding in it. But yes, on NetSuite and in Dynamics, both require the special person who have the coding language knowledge. SAP is again, like many of you are aware about this. Currently, the S/4 HANA version is in running. So it's a real-time analytics, simplified data model. So yes, SAP, everyone is aware about that, and it's for a huge organization. Again, fully customizable. Now there are three tool which is very much popular, which usually the US and European market are integrated with their accounting software, Xero, QuickBook, and Sage Intacct, all the software. So one is a bill.com. They are specialized in the maintaining the account receivable and payable. They are only like specialized in this domain only for AP and AR, for accounts payable and receivable. But it is very much popular in the US and the Europe market. So majority of clients are using this bill.com. So it automated the bill payment and invoicing processing, vendor management, approval for virtual card and fraud controls. So bill.com is very much popular, and that's why the accounting software like QuickBooks, Xero, Sage Intacct, they can be integrated this bill.com within their software. So by that, they do not need to worry about the AP, accounts payable, account receivable. So let's say if you create any vendor in the bill.com, it will get automatically synced to your accounting software. You don't need to like multiple creation. You don't need to worry about this. All those payment or invoice raising, if you do anything on bill.com, it will get automatically synced to your accounting software. Okay, then and it also the bill.com is very user friendly. Like let's say the owner, if he's putting any details on a bill.com, he can like have the user friendly language. So he do not need to worried about having a complex language which accounting software are having. Second is Expensify. It is for the expense management or employee reimbursement. So let's say we have so many employees, and to manage their reimbursements, usually we are following the Excel sheet or approval kind of system, manually all this stuff. But this Expensify is a kind of application which can be installed to the employee's mobile phone, and they can click from their mobile any invoice, and they can put the transaction like this I did for the food and everything. And in backend you can like create like that. If the it is tagged to food, then it could go to the meals and entertainment expense account. That all coding, all configuration you need to do one time. But these tools are very much popular in the US and the Europe and Australia, New Zealand, where you can use all this application and get it integrated with your accounting software. By that, all the accounting entries will be smoothly, seamlessly will be um, get recorded in your accounting software, and you do not need to worry about the accounting. ADP is payroll. For payroll, it is a very much popular in the US, Europe, Australia, New Zealand area. For payroll, your HR team or the concerned payroll team are using this payroll processing, text filing, and all this can be integrated with your accounting software. So integration benefits are its efficiency is there. It's a faster. It's like eliminate the repetitive kind of task. Control to business gain better visibility and control. Audit and compliance is all platform help to keep the audit trails, compliance record. Customization, it's an open API and flexible integration that allow businesses to tailor the workflow. So like all this thing, again, it is a repeat kind of thing. Build.com expensive and ADP. So few more advanced feature like QuickBook. So asset management. So QuickBook is providing very basic kind of fixed asset tracking, limited automation. Zero again basic asset tracking. Sage Intake is advanced fixed asset management and auto depreciation system. Dynamics is full featured asset management integrated with ERP. NetSuite is comprehensive asset lifecycle management with automation. And SAP is Robis enterprise grade asset management including maintenance. So this is about how the different software can be used for asset management. Custom reporting. In QuickBook, custom report builder with dashboard and spreadsheet sync, but very limited customization you can do. Same way with the Zero. But Sage Intake, you have already pre-built customization reporting, and it is extensive in the custom report option. Means the way you want to have the report, you can build in the Sage Intake software. Same way with the Microsoft Dynamics, and even though Microsoft Dynamics is integrated with the Power BI, okay, because it's a Microsoft product, so all the Microsoft products get synchronized, or you can say integrated with the like Microsoft Dynamics, which can help you in day-to-day activity. So let's say if you create any report in the Dynamics, so you can do integration with the Power BI, and by that you can like have the more reporting tools available with you. NetSuite is an advanced custom report and real-time analytics, and SAP is a fully customizable reports with embedded analytical and BI tools. Budgeting tools, QuickBook and Xero will provide you the basic budgeting and forecasting. But Sage Intacct, Microsoft, NetSuite, SAP, they will provide you advanced budgeting, scenario planning, scenario analysis, and many things. Multi-entity support. So QuickBook is a limited support single company. So if your client has only one single business, it is recommended to go with the QuickBook. But if it has the multiple organization, or maybe are dealing with the multi-currency, then Zero is a better choice. Again, with the multi-entity, multi-currency, and multi-books. Sometimes some clients are also maintaining cash book and accrual book both. So in those cases, Sage Intake is very much good choice. Microsoft Dynamics again, Microsoft Dynamics, NetSuite, and SAP, all those are like kind of support in the multi-company, multi-currency, multi-entity support. API integration. So QuickBook is provide you integration with the third-party application, which is listed on a QuickBook marketplace. Same with the Zero. Sage Intacct is also providing the all those topos. Apart from that, if any of the open API means if any web page is there, and if it is allow you to take the data from that web page, that is called open API. That also you can integrate with the Sage Intacct, and also for the other accounting software, Dynamics, NetSuite, SAP, all have the rich API environment. Okay, sorry. And last is workflow automation. So in QuickBook and Xero, there is a very limited workflow automation. Workflow means we are adding one more procedure or anything to the accounting software. But in Sage Intacct, Microsoft Dynamics, and NetSuite and SAP, they have advanced workflow. I have explained you about the quality check. So if you a company wants to add the quality check segment in your purchase process, okay, so then you can do with the help of all these four accounting software which I listed on later side, and you can add the feature for the quality check, and you can create a module for that and everything with the help of all this software. But in QuickBook and Xero, they have very limited workflow automation. It does not include to add a more modules into that software. Now, I have more slides, but I have kept here summary only for the new technology, emerging technology, you can say, which is in the way for the accounting domain. That is blockchain. RPA means robotic platform, and advanced analytics. So blockchain, you all are aware about the Bitcoin and all those things. So that technology can also be in future will come to the accounting software where it gives the benefit of decentralized transaction recording. It also increased the like security things like encrypted data, GDPR. So GDPR is a global depository regulation that is mainly in the Europe country to maintain it to protect your data safely. RPA is a robotic programming things. So it helps to the create scalable the automation, remote deployment, centralized updates, compliance monitoring. So these all will be a part of in the for the coming future, where you will see all those benefits of with these new technologies and advanced analytics. So real-time large-scale data analysis, automated anomaly detection, and audit support. So anomaly detection we already discussed. So uh, if anything is system is identifying that which is not wrong, like let's say which is wrong. So let's say you have AP aging, accounts payable aging. In accounts payable aging, if you are having any negative amount, then it will highlight you like something is missing here, or else anything apart from the like routine transaction. If you have any kind of um, irregularity, then this system will give you the flag, means this is something wrong, can you please check and get it up, get this approved. So this kind of advanced features will be part of this cloud accounting softwares. So these technologies when implemented within cloud computing environment and transform the account by enhancing the security, scalability, compliances, while enabling the advanced automation and analytical capabilities. Yeah, so I believe we do have some time, and
Yes, we can discuss something else as well for 15 minutes. Then we can start.
yeah, so yeah, sure. So I do have many things, but uh, let me show you the dynamics screen as well. I'm not sure. It may take time. Let me open Sage Intacct because I believe we have not seen the screen of Sage Intacct. Okay, this is Sage. Usually all software has user ID and password, but Sage Intacct has one additional thing that is called company ID. That is for additional authentication, like for which company you want to log in. Because if you have multiple company, then you can like categorize your or differentiate or categorize your um, the login details. So this is the Sage Intacct software's screen, and here you can see this is a top level. So what is the top level? So top level is that in which you can maintain your masters like customers, chart of account, vendors, items, so that you can maintain all those stuff in a one level. It gets automatically flow to the companies which you can prepare. uh, so this is first company, second company, so you don't need to create the vendor, customer, item, or all those things in all these companies individually. If you create it at the top level, it will go automatically flow to the all the companies. Okay, so that is the difference between, and also from top level you will see the consolidated data for all these two entities. So that is also one of the benefit of having the top level or entry level approach. Okay, in application switcher, this is called application switcher, this is profile, this is search, help and support. Okay, and here you have many modules. So this is called modules. So time is basically for payroll, but there are so many modules, but we'll cover for the major things like accounts payable. You have this kind of screen for accounts payable. If you want to add a bill, you can add a bill, you can approve bill. So all this kind of things is there. In setup, you have configuration to configure the things if you want to anything. If you have rights also, because many of time whatever the rights has been provided to you, only that section is visible to you. Okay, so this is how you can and one of the beauties for this software, this cloud accounting software is that, so let's say you are on this screen and you don't know how I can book the bill. Okay, and even though in QuickBook and Zero they are also providing this support, they are also like providing the support to quickly help you on a specific page where you stuck. So let's say I don't know how to do anything, so here I have a help and support, and I can click on help on this page. Okay, it will give you all the details about this page, means how you can record this transaction, where you want to put what things. So it gives you guide about bills, how to create a bill, and everything is in detail. It is not kind of, it is very small. You go to AP, click here, add here, bill number is this. So it is too much in detail. So all this cloud accounting software has like kind of thing. You don't need a trainer, to be honest. You just need to be on that page. Let's say vendor, I am on vendor. Same way in QuickBooks Zero also you will see all this feature once you like have a hands-on experience on those software. Like say if I want to add a vendor, I'm clicking on help on this page and vendor list is there. And you can set up, or you can, there are so many things available. Create a vendor, and here you have all the details how you can create a vendor, right? So this is about the this Sage Intake accounting software. Let me also show you the Dynamics homepage and screen, so it will be helpful. It's taking time. Yep. So here is the Microsoft Dynamics. This is the pilot company which we have created, because in and through pilot we are like in Sage Intake I have shown you the top level and entity level. The same way here it is not a top level or entity level, but we have created one separate company called pilot, and from pilot we are like sending the data, or you can say the master data flow management, you can say. That once you created any record in the pilot, let's say customer, it will get flow to the different entities. So this is the home page. You can also have the Power BI capabilities because it's a Microsoft product. You have all the kind of dashboard here. You can customize this as well. On the top, you have the different functions, like in finance, you have chart of account, financial reporting, many things. In cash management, you have bank accounts and many things. Sales, you have a sales order details. Purchase, you have purchase details. And reports, you can have all the reports which are in this system, as it is a like demo company, so currently it is nothing. But yes, for Dynamics you need the implementation team who can help you to um, to create all this configuration of all these modules. So it can't be quickly you can do the accounting and everything. You need to set up all those things with the help of implementation team. And also they have very beautiful feature of Copilot, because it's again a Microsoft product, where you can like keep, if you're on any page, then you can find the, you can ask the question and it will give you the reply. Okay, you can have the gear icon. You can where you can personalize your view. You can design settings, company information, all those things you can have. Okay. So, yep, I know that I have wrapped it up too much fast, but actually, to be honest, to understand each and every kind of software, you need at least a good amount of time to understand. And nowadays, all these accounting softwares are like, as I've shown you, it's readily available on a web page. You just need to log in and you just need to understand the where you can go and you can click for the enroll for the programs for the video learning and everything. So everything is available on this platform. You can learn in deep and you can get the certification based on your requirement. So I'm not sure, Rishi, whether the participants can like do the message, because we have some practical questions.
I have few questions.
Okay,
I request members to kindly post their question in the Q&A session, the section. If you have any, we'll take one by one. We have got 4 to 5 questions as of now, so we can take them.
okay.
Yeah,
And Rishi, before that, I just want to like share you, uh, share on the screen. Just a second,
sure.
because we have skipped few slides. That is on a like practice. Just a second. Yes, are you able to see my screen, Rishi?
Yep.
Yeah. So company size. So how you can decide like which accounting software is useful for which kind of like how you can guide basically to the client or a customer if someone asks you. So that is mainly depends on the size of the organization, industry in which they are, and operational complexity and management point of view. So these 4 points are very much important: size, industry, or complexity, and management point of view, which influence the choice means amongst these softwares which is the best suitable for the organization. So let's say if I'm giving a scenario one, a cafe with the 5 employee just starting out, they needs simple accounting for daily sales, purchase, payroll. Owner wants an easy to use mobile app to manage the finance on the go without hiring a full-time accountant. So they have just started a business and they do not want to heavily invest or on the software, and they also need a mobile application capabilities. So with this scenario, I would suggest QuickBook, right? Because QuickBook is handy. It also has a mobile application, and the owner can easily like check the all the details, and also it has the user-friendly language. So for this kind of business, which is very startup kind of thing, for them, QuickBook is very much useful, and it's cheaper also compared to other software. Now, second scenario is boutique digital marketing agency with 20 staff across different countries. So here the different countries is there, requires a cloud-based accounting solution. They want to integrate third-party CRM and invoicing app and handle billing in multiple currency as their services overseas client. So here the multiple currency is very much important factor, and as we discussed, the Zero is providing more better support in multiple currencies. So I would suggest here the Zero. Even though I can do it with QuickBook as well, but Zero is a more better choice. Scenario C is the mid-sized software company with a subsidiary in the 3 states of US and needs a consolidated financial reporting, multi-entity accounting, and project costing capability to track the development expense and revenue recognition accurately. Here I would suggest Sage Intacct because they have a multi-entity environment and they are into different states and they have a requirement of the consolidation. So with the help of Sage Intacct, I can maintain all the master data into the top level and create the 3 entity. And then from the top level, I can have the consolidated data of all these 3 entity, which helps the management to quickly check the data for all these 3 entities together. Next scenario is a manufacturer firm with 150 employees wants an all-in-one ERP. to combine the finance, supply chain, inventory, and sales management integrated closely with the Microsoft tools. So Microsoft tools like Teams, Copilot, and all those things. So I would definitely suggest Microsoft Dynamics 365 Business Central. Scenario E, a fast-growing e-commerce startup expanding globally require a scalable cloud solution that manage complex inventory, global tax compliance, multi-language support, and integrate with their omni-channel retail platform. So here the complex inventory. So for inventory, the master product is NetSuite. And last scenario, a global automobile manufacturer with thousands of employees and operation across the continents needs a deeply customizable ERP for end-to-end supply chain management. Financial consolidate supplies with real-time. SAP will be the choice for this. Okay. Yes, Rishit, that's it from my side. I just want to like show the practicals scenarios as well.
Thank you, Reji. Uh, this, all right, with this, we now move into the discussion and the Q&A segment.
Yep.
We are getting a lot of questions.
Mhm.
So let's move to the first question here. All right, so can these softwares serve both Indian and US accounting, or they are categorically for other country accounting? Is there some interface by which the XML or such utility by which the data can be imported to other softwares?
Um, like let me like give you let me break this question. So one question is related to import,
Right.
right? One is to import. Yes. Definitely we can import the transaction. Like let me give you an example. So let's say you don't want to connect your bank with your with all this accounting software because you feel that like there might be a security like concerns. You don't want to add the bank feeds. Then what is the second option? Second option is to import the transactions. So how you can do it? So in US, Europe, or all these countries or continents, you have the banking support. They provide you the Excel version of their banking transaction, and that Excel you can use with the help of importable templates. And all those accounting softwares have the importable templates. In templates you need to feed the data according to template. Like let's say in template, first column is for date, second is for like type, debit or credit, third is for narration, fourth is for amount. And based on that you need to fill all those details into that template, and once you import you have all the transaction in your accounting software. So yes, importable templates are there for each and every all these softwares, all cloud-based softwares. And I'm sorry I missed the any other thing in this.
Yeah, so
Can you,
can software serve both Indian and US accounting, or they are categorically for other country accounting only? Particularly, what I understand is they are trying to know uh, about softwares like QuickBooks, Zero.
I didn't get it. Can you please repeat? Rishi? Sorry.
Sure. So I'll just reframe the question here. So
Yeah.
whatever softwares, accounting softwares that we discussed about,
Hmm.
are they for both Indian and US
Okay,
ecosystem? Or
understood.
just for the US or
Yeah, understood. So, like, if you are aware, the QuickBook has also launched in the India for the to cater the Indian customers' needs, but it got failed because of like clients here. The India has not accepted the QuickBook style of working. So you can use it. It is not like that you can't. But again, like the tax part, like GST, TDS, all will be not part of this accounting software that you need to like manually need to put all those details in these accounting software. Otherwise, accounting you can do in any software. It is just a matter of debit and credit you need to do in accounting software. So accounting, yes, definitely you can do for Indian accounts. But yes, for tax portion, you need to do that manually in your Excel, and then you need to put the data into the accounting software.
But yeah, softwares like Zero and Zoho, do they do provide for Indian ecosystem as well, like the tax compliance and
Yes,
everything?
yes,
Which have
because
moved on to the
they are
business.
also evolving a lot, like because they know the capabilities of the India market, and yes, definitely, they are exploring the options how they can like come to the Indian markets, and with that thought process only QuickBook was also launched, but somehow they need to discontinue their operation. They were not able to like cope up with the Indian markets. But yes, they are trying to put, and yes, Zoho is very much beautiful product. I have not covered it here. Even I am yet to explore it, but Zoho is very much good product in Indian market, and actually it is like it is become popular too much fastly. So that option is also you need to explore. Zoho is very good option for comprehensive your office solutions, kind of emails management and all those things can be do with the help of Zoho. And many now government also have started using Zoho for their own like communication channels. So Zoho is very much popular.
Right. In fact, in US as well, the manufacturing manufacturing companies are adopting Zoho. So I've implemented
Correct.
Zoho in a couple of companies in the US and Mexico
Mhm.
region. So it is
Right.
getting
So
proper.
they are, yeah, true. In coming time, Zoho will be like kind of like a pioneer, or you can say king in few time. But I have seen the growth of Zoho. It is like becoming popular too much fast.
So the same person has given the same member has given given the clarification. So he's saying, or he or she is saying, I mean to ask, both kind of accounting can be done both for local clients and the US client.
Yes, definitely, definitely. But that's just that concern is about for TDS and GST. That is like for that you need to do manual work. Otherwise, you can do like currently if you have seen any kind of IT company, they do have their operations in the India, and they have do have their marketing other team members in the US. So they are managing their books
Right.
in
Zoho
same
can do
software.
that, Ritesh. So Zoho is
Yes,
something where for multiple countries, you can,
correct,
if you have any client who has their business in India, in the US or some other country, so you can implement Zoho, and that
correct,
can be done in multiple current countries, taking care of the tax requirements and other things. So,
correct. Yes,
all right, let's move to the next question. Can CA himself use accounting software instead of outsourcing? So yeah,
can CA himself?
use accounting software instead of outsourcing.
Yeah, definitely. Why
Yeah.
not?
Right. So, third question is, as far as I know, QuickBooks have wound up their operations in India. Are
True.
they providing services for Indian accounting? Dish.
Correct. Yeah, that I have mentioned it. They have
Right. Yeah, we already
discontinued their
addressed
operation.
that,
Yeah.
right? So, fourth is, what care should we take or should be taken for data security, firewalls, and etc.
So okay, let me give you some details over it. So usually, let's say if we are into the outsourcing services, right? If we are providing services to the client, so I'm just giving you example of Sage Intech. So let's say one client came to me, he asked me, I need a accounting software. If I'll say for you the Sage Intake is a better person because you have a multi-entity environment, you want consolidated figures quickly, so I would suggest the Sage Intake. Okay, so first step is that I'll start with the implementation. As I am a implementer, if as I also have the Sage Intake implemented certificate, so I know the implementers of Sage Intake as well. So but first I'll start with the implementation of that Sage Intake software. For that I'll gather the data from the client, and after understanding all those requirements, I'll implement that Sage Index software. Now second stage is there, if that client auditor is asking for any like if asking for some sort of certification, like whether this accounting software is reliable or not, or there are so many questions. So all those accounting software has their own certifications which they have cleared from the relevant governing authorities. So all those if you ask, if you let's you enroll for any softwares, and if you ask, I need a certification that you are fully complied with these all these requirement, they will provide you all those certification. So they are fully complied with the security requirement and many things. So you can ask, they can provide you all this software certification or whatever which is required for the security area.
Right. So, I mean, in my experience, I'll just add what I've felt over a period of 6 years. So we do have to sign NDA with the clients.
Correct.
And as far as data security is concerned, you have to have robust firewall system
True.
and the data sharing policy in your organization.
Correct.
So that is something we should get. Second thing is VPN, because you might have to access the the websites which are not accessible in India. So getting VPN can really help you.
Correct. Correct.
Uh, Getting the paid one is always advisable, not the free
Hmm.
ones. Yeah, so
So,
that
so
has.
let me tell you the live scenario as well. So one time one client asked me about SOC 2 report. So in US, the SOC 2 report is basically to whether this accounting software has maintained the proper internal controls or not. For that, our client asked me, I need a SOC report from Sage Intacct, and I asked that to Sage Intacct, and they have provided me that auditor's report on SOC
Right.
2 for the internal controls have been complied or not within their Sage Index software. So I got it from the Sage Index software.
And Hitesh, there is one more angle to data security. Currently, all the professionals are using the AI platforms like ChatGPT, Gemini, and others too often, right? So we
Correct.
need to make sure that when we are getting the data from the client, we should not just put it directly on
Correct.
these AI platforms. First, have to redact them, and then make
Correct.
sure that okay, we are not sharing any of the confidential information on these platforms. So yes, this is a part of data security that
True.
any person who is into outsourcing business should ensure.
Yeah.
And
Makes
with
sense.
GDPR, if you mentioned about GDPR, right? So GDPR is very
Correct.
stringent on that. In fact, we are going to have DPDP, and that is
Hmm.
also, very stringent on these things. So we need
Correct.
to ensure that as a professional.
True.
Let's move to the next question. How to transfer complete company data from Xero, QuickBooks, like we do in Tally? So is there an option to do so, or individual chart of accounts can only be transferred? So what I understand is the question here is if you're migrating
Understood.
from one software to the other software.
Correct. 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 So basically, it's called a data migration, and I would like to like categorize this question in two way because there are two methods of doing this. So let me tell you, if you are doing any, if you are migrating data from Tally to QuickBook, I'm taking this scenario, then what you need to do, you need to get all the data from Tally. Like let's say the GL accounts, trial balance, and important thing is what you want to see in the new software, whether you want to see only trial balances, only balances, or whether you want to see all the GL data with all the details. Okay, so that is first question. If your client is asking, means I want to migrate from Tally to QuickBook and I need 2 year data, two previous year data with detail migration, and prior to 2 years, more 2 years for the balances. Then what you need to take care for previous 2 years, you need to do GL detail migration where you need the GL data from the Tally, and you need to import into the importable templates available in the QuickBooks, and you can just like do the copy paste in those importable template. You can import the data in the QuickBook. Importable template means Excel file only, nothing else. And for 2 years prior to 2 year, the balances, for balances you just need to extract the trial balance from the Tally. You need to just like put into the importable template of QuickBook, and you can import the balances also. So this is way how you can do the like data migration. But before that, the first important thing is chart of account mapping. So chart of account mapping is your Tally has a chart of account, and let's say QuickBook, you need to create the chart of account. So your new chart of account versus old chart of account should be mapped properly for before you are doing the data migration. So this is the one thing which you need to take. And second type of kind of, let's say, I'm just giving you example. Nowadays many softwares are so much integrated with each other, they may provide the services like direct migration as well. I'm just giving you example like QuickBook Desktop has provided the feature. By that, if you do some clicks, you will have all the QuickBook Desktop data into the QuickBook Online, because they want to promote more from desktop to online version. So they have provided one feature. By that, if you go to the QuickBook Desktop and do some clicks, by that you will get all your QuickBook Desktop data into the QuickBook Online version. So
Right.
by that, other softwares nowadays also providing like Zero to Quick, they may also have like there's something maybe they have started, but I have not like heard from anyone about that. But they can start like direct for data migration. But if direct it's not there, then you can use the Excel utilities, you can use the importable templates to import the data.
Right. So the QuickBook Desktop will give you the QBO file, which you can directly import.
Correct.
Get,
Mhm.
get it. And by the way, the backend team also helps with extraction and
Correct.
migration. So you can reach out to them as well.
Correct.
Um, Next question is on the communication tools. So, member is asking, please let us know tools for communication like Teams, etc.
Correct, correct. So for communication, definitely right. Right nowadays, Microsoft Teams is a very much powerful tool to communicate because it is also providing you co-pilot feature. Then you can say many application planner, then channels. So there are so many features in the Microsoft Teams available. So definitely it is like recommended to have the Microsoft Teams. But apart from that, I have seen like many person in US or the other part of India, they are using Slack for communication. Then Zoho is also providing communication channel thing. Apart from that, there are many others as well, but they are more popular on US side. But yes, for communication, this Teams, then Google Meet, Google Chat is, I believe, also there in the market. Slack, all these are very much popular.
Yes, so I mean, internally we are using Teams, and yes, you're
Mm,
right. Most of the clients in the US they do use Slack. Some of
mm.
them use ClickUp as well as a
Correct, Flip.
project
Yeah,
management and communication.
correct, correct. ClickUp, then Monday.com, then I forgot many names are there. So they have very much like this communication channels.
Right. Moving on to next, how to transfer. Sorry, sorry. This is Happy New Year, sir.
Thank
Any
you so
good
much.
courses on Coursera or Udemy on accounting software that then you can think of?
But why you need to why need to waste money? To be honest, everything is available on a like web browser. You just need to go
Respectively.
as I mentioned you, QuickBook, Zero, that you can get directly from the QuickBook and Zero web page. For Sage Intake, you definitely need to go with the this Sage University and you need to pay $150 for certification exam. But maybe you Udemy or whatever the platform is available, they can provide Microsoft Dynamics certification. Yes, that you can do if you want to Microsoft Dynamics, but apart from for SAP, maybe they can provide, but again, they are too much costly. I would suggest you go step by step. If you want to be a like kind of a person who knows the accounting softwares very well, then go with first QuickBook and Zero free licenses or free certificates. So by that you can gain your knowledge on this outsourcing industries.
Right. And on a personal note here, I mean, in my experience, Udemy doesn't have those kind of courses which can really help you learn something practically.
Correct.
Coursera they do have some of them, but yes, you're right. It's better to go to their individual platforms and do the certifications directly because they will carry the value
True.
more than any other thing.
Correct.
So, in fact, LinkedIn also have courses on Microsoft Dynamics and others. So
Correct.
that can also be taken care of. All right. So next is, can you please guide us as to what rate should be quoted for first work and how to get the first work? I mean, Hitesh this is in my experience and whatever I know about the kind of members who or the members who are attending this webinar, really want to get into the outsourcing practice. So, we this question is really important, and I'll add something to this question. I mean, of course, what rate should be quoted for the first work, and how to get the first work is something you can address. But
Yeah.
I'll add one more question to this. What softwares should
Mm.
the members get the certification on first? I mean, if we have to choose one of many, what
Mhm.
would be that one in your experience?
Yeah. So previously I worked with the KPO, which is a knowledge process outsourcing. Okay, so I handled more than 100 clients, US clients. So based on my experience, so how they are running. So nowadays, like we all CAs and all the professionals are coming into this market, and which is good for the economy. How they are dealing with the client. So first of all, the important thing is to grab the client from your resources, from your communication, from your existence in the market. And once you have it, then what I would, that is on my suggestion. There are two kind of things. One is per hour basis, and second is fixed charge. So once you have a client, first do the introduction call with them and understand their business. Means what, in which business they are, what are their expectation, what is they have currently. Like let's say, do you have any accounting software currently? If no, they would like to go for any other accounting software. If yes, then understand their requirement and give them the suggestion, you can go for this accounting software. And after understanding their requirements and everything, then you can understand the quantum. For that you need the historical general ledgers and details. By that you can get the idea of the quantum, like how many transactions are there in their GLs. So based on that understanding, you need to prepare a record. Like let's say there are 1,000 entries in the bank. So at least for one entry it will take a 1 minute of time. Okay, so by that you do the under quantum analysis, like for this, how at this much time it can be taken. Or a second approach is that do free work for a 1 month, right? If you're doing a free work for a 1 month, you get all the understanding, like uh, means how many time you are spending on particular task, how many time is sometimes what happen, if you're sometimes some clients are kind of they are doing more communication. Like let's say your work is for 1 hour only, but they are doing a like kind of a chit chat or normal communication too much, that you may ended up with spending us too much time. So there are different kind of clients and you need to understand that pattern, right? So you can do a 1 month free work as well. By that you can analyze how many hours you have spent, and based on that you can quote from the next month. So that is also one is advisable. And second is on per hour basis. Like let's say clear term, for per hour we are charging by this dollar of amount or this euro or whatever, and we are giving services like this. So this is how you can manage your client. But how to get the client? Yes, that is the definitely everyone's question and difficult question. That is depends on your market existence and the resources and your expertise and skills. This is all covers everything. But yes, LinkedIn is very good platform to get in touch with the all those people who wants the outsourcing services. Second is your website, how it is existing, whether it is ranking on a Google or not. So there are so many things, whether your website has that content which attract the clients out there in the outsourcing who want outsourcing. So there are many things.
Well, I got my first work from a platform called Upwork.
Okay,
So,
yes, correct, correct, correct.
yeah,
Yeah, it is also famous,
right,
popular.
right. And so, yeah, that you
So
can,
and second thing, Rishi, which is very much important, like once you satisfied your first client, na, definitely he is going to refer you another, right? So you can say the mouth marketing is always there. Once you put your existence, once you satisfied your 4 or 5 first clients, then you don't need to worry about anything about marketing. They will suggest you, like we have the outsourcing industry, you can help services, you can help you. Then you don't need to do anything, they will do for you.
right. And, for trust building, what you can do is, if you're not, if you're directly reaching out to clients and you're getting the hourly contract, you can have explore platforms like Time Doctor. So
Mhm.
these can really help you book hours, and they also take the screenshot of
Correct.
your working, and that really builds the trust with the client. So
True,
you
true.
can you can explore that as well. Okay, next question. Which software do you suggest we should look at for the HR and payroll in the US market?
In US market, without any doubt, Gusto, ADP. ADP is there, and Gusto
Okay.
is also there. So both the are very famous and popular, but Gusto is for kind of like kind of small organization, and ADP is for small and big clients as well, because ADP has their like bigger functionality. They do have the that kind of product which can cater the need for the big clients as well. So Gusto and ADP both are very much popular. Apart from that, there are so many softwares also there, but these two I can recommend.
Right. And so if you're trying to pitch for a client, do mention these softwares on your profile.
Yeah, and also one thing, these all software which I told you, QuickBooks, Zero, they also do have their own product on payroll. Like QuickBook Payroll is there, Zero Payroll is there, Sage Intacct Payroll is there. If you're comfortable, if you have the hands-on experience, you can suggest these like inbuilt applications of those software as well. But in US, Gusto and ADP is too much popular software.
Right. And just to add to that, Gusto ADP can easily be integrated with accounting softwares like
Correct,
QuickBooks, Zoho,
correct.
and others. So that
Yeah,
can
true.
also. Next is, does foreign client ask for any particular software requirement?
Yeah, definitely. Look, as a advisor, what our role is, if even though they have heavily invested in any something, like let's say, uh, in my first scenario, I have mentioned that the owner has started the cafe. There are only 5 employee, and if they implement SAP or a NetSuite or a Sage Intake, then it is not advisable. They are heavily like investing, or whether should I would say wasting money on a accounting software because they are very small. So we need to advise them, means what is their basic need, because as I mentioned in one of my slides, the management point of view is very much important. The industry, the size, the complexity. Okay, every business has their complex things. So if my there are inventory is my complexity, then I need to go for a NetSuite. So definitely even though they are on a not correct trend, we need to advise them, means this is the correct software, and if we have to do have the expertise on the software, then we can also charge for providing all the services for that software.
Right. And you can experience otherwise as well. Like one of the present client came when we had our first meeting. They wanted to implement Tiller. Now Tiller is a personal accounting software, right? It's
Hmm.
just a Google Sheet based kind of a thing. So we suggested them QuickBooks Online after understanding their business requirements. So yes, your job as a consultant, as a outsourcing service provider, will be help them understand the software which is best for them as per
And to
the
be honest, Rishi, there are so many softwares in the market, and they can ask you, Miss, we have this thing in this software. That again, once you have expertise, now you will get an idea, and you can easily understand that software. Even though it is not, you have never seen that software, but based on your experience and understanding of different software, you will get the idea, Miss, what you need to check in this software, and you just by couple of hours you will be get master. You will be a master in that software. So it is
right.
all about experience you are gather.
Right. Okay. Are apps that software provide for data integration secure? So what member is trying to ask is the applications which are there in the softwares or the application which the software provides,
Correct.
are they secure for data integration?
Yes, yes, it is 100% secure. Means I have never seen in my so many years of experience like any fraud happened with this kind of thing because they are secured. And if any of the if in market if anything happened and if that news get flow to the market, then they may be wiped out from the market. So they know the security is importance.
Right.
So
And it is,
yeah,
please go ahead. Sorry.
yeah, yeah, sure, sure. This is
Yeah. So, and it is, it is very difficult to get your software listed on their platforms as an application.
correct.
Tried that
Hmm.
doing once. It's really
Hmm.
cumbersome. So, it's really secure.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with you.
Um, there is our, okay. What would be the best solution for inventory management for a manufacturing concern having over 1,000 SKUs?
I would suggest NetShoot, but again, I'll definitely want to look the size. If they do not have much revenue as of now, then they can go for like depends again size is matters like what revenue they have. But if they have a good revenue and they have like a good amount of employee, then can go for NetShoot. But if they do not have existing revenues and they have just started their business and anything, then they can go for Sage Intake as well.
Right. And it also depends on the industry they belong to, too.
Correct.
So if,
Correct.
I have seen companies in using inventory softwares like Distro. So
Hmm,
it is
right.
specifically for the cannabis industry.
Yeah, yeah. And very there are so many third-party applications are also there for inventory management which gets integrated with your accounting software. So let's say if you want to have a one particular accounting software only, but you want to have a which is not good in inventory management, but you can purchase a separate inventory management tool as well, which can get integrated with your accounting software. So that is also possibilities there.
Right. Next question is from CA Girish from Mumbai. All these softwares are based on single entry system or double entry system of accounting.
Double entry,
Yeah.
double entry.
All
No,
of, in fact,
yeah,
he also says
yeah,
that Sado is single entry system. No, so is double entry system, sir.
yes, double entry. But the interface is like that. You will not feel like it is happening. double entry system. The interface is so much user friendly, so that's why you means if anyone is using, then they may not fail, but it is actually in backend there are two entries are happening.
Right, maybe because of the, they just have to categorize with one click.
Correct,
People feel that
correct.
these are single entries. These all are
Yeah,
double.
yeah.
Right. Then is which tools are useful for document sharing?
For documentation sharing, usually what we recommend that is a SharePoint, OneDrive. SharePoint is very much famous because that we need to connect with the client, whether they want their data in our environment or whether they create environment and we need to put data there. So that is very much important. That is a part of your initial conversation with the client. But usually the client they want their environment, they want all data on their environment so it can be kept secured and all those things, and they can provide you rights of that folder so that you can put the data and you can manage the documentation out there. And also you have a like kind of outlook in which you are sharing the data on emails and everything, so in that also you can manage the data. So SharePoint, OneDrive, these are famous. Few other are also there, but uh, these SharePoint and OneDrive is popular. Google Drive is popular amongst the other.
Right. Most of the businesses uses are into Google environment, so they use Google
Correct,
Drive.
correct.
Next is, sir, is there any option to take complete backup in Zero QuickBooks or data will be on cloud only? And how to take complete data backup?
Yes, definitely you can take the backup of all this data. You can have like for I'm just giving you example of Qubio, like Rishi has said that there is a one file QB file. There is a extension attached to it. So that file you can keep. So let's say I'm just giving you a hypothetical situation. Let's say I have started a business, but I'm not able to run it for a long time, and I have shut my every business, and I just kept that QBO generated file for all the data backup. And after a 1 year or 2 year, I again wants to start the business, and if I want all those past data, then I can use that file and I can get the all the previous data again in the QuickBook. So by that, for 2 years I do not want to pay the QBO subscription fees. I can terminate my subscription and can reactivate whenever my business gets started. So that also I can do. So yes,
Right.
all the software has their backup files, and also you can extract the data into the Excel and keep in your safe place. And whenever you want to switch or want to go with any other software, then you can, with the help of importable templates, you can import that those data, which is called data migration. That also you can do.
Right. Let me check if we have any other questions. Okay. We have taken them all. Great. And on time.
Yeah, and I'm sorry. Actually, my video. Actually, I today I have so many concerns in my internet. I'm sorry for that.
No problem. Tech is always.
Yeah. Correct.
Okay, we got one question. Sir, where does minor adjustment go in Zero?
So I would say the account which you have created, minor adjustments. Like again, these all are like technical questions which we definitely can do all these things by our own. But let me give you one example of kind of this thing, foreign exchange gain and loss. Okay, so this software provides you the like there is a like few things you need to configure few things. By that, if you post the transaction, if any difference between all these foreign exchange gain or loss, it will automatically pass to the specific account which you have created for foreign exchange gain and loss. So this kind of functionalities are also there in this softwares. You need to configure it, otherwise they will take care of all these things.
Hmm. Right. All right. So I think that is all in terms of questions we have. Hitesh ji, thank you so much for your time
Yeah, thank
and
you
for
so
sharing
much,
your critical insight.
Rishi and ICI team, for inviting me and provide this insightful session on accounting software.
Right. Uh, so just to summarize the today's session, okay, we have got the confirmation. We have no more questions. Perfect.
Yeah.
All right. So, friends, to summarize today's sessions in few lines, The software selection must be tied to the operational model and the client. It is not just the features the software has, it's the features which are useful for the particular client. We have to take care of the scenario like multiple entities, multiple currencies, controls, audit trails, data confidentiality, right? So these are really important key for the global opportunities available out there. Then is the implementation, and it all depends on the how the clean data is, and how much disciplined the mapping is and how the user is adopting to it. So I once again acknowledge the efforts of the Development of International Trade Services and WTO Directorate, ICI, for consistently curating topics like this to help us professionals participate confidently in the global opportunities. Thank you to all the participants for joining the today's sessions on Global Udan webinar series, episode 31. We look forward to your continued participation in the upcoming episodes. Have a great day ahead. Thank you. Thank you, Teshi.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Yes.